Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative. Today we're talking about electric bikes being in the city, and actually electric bikes, are they good for exercise? Are they not good for exercise? And I have a pretty much definitive answer for this, just because previous to having a few electric bikes, Super 73, Vela, and a couple others, I've had fixie bikes, I've had racing bikes. I moved to the city, I had a racing bike that was almost immediately stolen, unfortunately, and I got a fixed gear bike, which means one gear, no change in gears, which means if you're going up hills, it's extremely tedious to do so, but it's a very simple bike. I got it all in black, and I was just like, I want it to be the most basic thing so it never gets stolen. But for that, riding that bike around in the cold, in the hot, I got a workout. I got a really good workout. But then, years down the line, here we are with the electric bikes, and the convenience of these is immense. Like, I would not trade this for anything. It's better than the car. It's better than just a regular bicycle. It's better than a motorcycle. It's better than any transportation way that you can possibly have in a city like this. And for that, I'm always going to be using it. But the one thing I really realized is I'm getting out of shape. And I'm getting out of shape because what I used to rely as my primary cardio and just basic workout was riding the bike. And for that, you know, you're going around the city, you're not going terribly fast, but you're moving, you're generating this power, and you're going. And, you know, sometimes I cross the Brooklyn Bridge, the Manhattan Bridge, and a lot of it just like I'm generating a lot of energy. And I was going home to work and coming back, and I was sweating, and I was just like, this is kind of an inconvenience to me. And then I got the convenience of an electric bike. I have to say, I normally was using pedal assist, and for a Super 73 and a Vela bike, that's not really generating too much power from the user. That's basically like you are kind of helping the gears to maybe add some mileage onto the battery that you have. It's not really going to do much for you in terms of cardio or workout. And by the way, I don't know if you guys can hear that stuff out there, so I'm sorry. It's just the windows are open. It's basically summer now. That's just what it is. And then on top of it, if you use the throttle on some of these bikes, then you're getting even less of a workout. And I was just doing some moving today, just moving some stuff around into storage, which we'll talk about here in a second. And I was like, I am so out of shape. I'm coming off allergies and a little bit of cold, so I'm a little bit down already, but I was realizing how zero energy I have for actually doing like these functional things. So just, I guess the case in point, having a kind of general e-bike, you're not going to get exercise. You need to find another way to get it. This has become just full transportation to me, no matter if I'm using the throttle or pedal assist. It's not going to help basically anything at all with a workout. So just think about that, and maybe, and this is something that I'm going to be doing, if I'm going to some place that's a little bit farther out of my way, I'm using the electric bike just because of the convenience. But you can even see it back there. That's the fixed gear bike, the regular bike. If it's somewhere that's kind of relatively close and just like, I'm going to use a fixed gear bike from now on. It's just something I need to kind of pepper into it maybe once or twice a week, just so I can get this cardio, because I have lost so much, and it's kind of shocking to me how much I've lost. So I need to go back into things. I need to kind of generate more power. So just a thought. Maybe you have a bike, an electric bike, that you have to really push into it for pedal assist to get forward, but that kind of defeats the point of an electric bike. Maybe something with very little power, and maybe that could still be something. But if you have the ability to have an electric bike and a regular fixed gear bike, try and just use that bike. Also, it's good to use an old bike so it doesn't kind of get to, like, if you don't use something, it'll just kind of seize up. Same with the bike. So just try to use that. But just my tip on how I've been using electric bikes, and how I'm going to start going back to just regular bikes for exercise, just because I'm low on time, and I have a gym accessible to me, but it's not something I can use all the time, unfortunately. But guys, if you have any comments or questions, put it in the comment section below. Don't forget I'm on Instagram at m8b9. You can email me at matt8b9@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.